Continuity. Continuity is nothing but what? Limit extends to a minus f of x equals to limit extends to a minus a plus f of x is equals to limit extends to a f of x. This answer almost it is L. So both LHL and RHL, left hand limit and right hand limit exist. Then limit extends to a f of x is nothing but called limit. So this again it is equals to, instead of L, f of a value. At that particular value, that value x is approaches to a value substitute in the given function. So you are getting the value of f of a. This both are equal. Then this time it is called, this is nothing but what? Continuity. Continuous function at x equals to a. So here both left continuity and right continuity also we have. Limit extends to a minus f of x is equals to limit f of a is called left continuity. So next one, limit extends to a plus f of x equals to f of a is called right continuity. So if both are equal, so at that point, at particular point a value, the function, given function is nothing but continuous function. Then otherwise it is discontinuous. So discontinuous is nothing but what? This part, limit extends to a f of x not equals to f of a answer. So this case it is nothing but what? Discontinuity. So left continuity, discontinuity and right continuity. Based on this we will do some problems. First problem. If f of x is equals to x square by mod x for x not equals to 0 and f of 0 for x equals to 0, first option continuous, second option discontinuous, third option not determined, fourth option none. See, this we can discuss with the continuity concept. Limit extends to x not equals 0 is nothing but what? We need to check the continuity at x equals to 0. So limit extends to 0, f of x, that is equals to limit extends to 0. What is f of x function? X square by mod x. So mod x also we can write limit extends to 0. Mod x square also is same answer you will get. So 1x will be cancelled. Left out term is what? Limit extends to 0 mod x. So mod x is nothing but what? It is continuous everywhere. So continuous function. So for what? Any value of x, but we need to check first 0. So for 0 it is 0. So this is f of 0 we are getting. So f of 0 is what answer we have for x equals to 0. So what we have proceeded, limit extends to 0, f of x function equals to f of a model we got. A is what? Here 0. So limit extends to 0, f of x we got, f of 0 is nothing but what? This function is f is a continuous function at x equals to 0. So continuous, first option is correct option. If f maps R to R is defined by f of x equals to 1 plus 3x square minus cos 2x by x square, x is not equals to 0, k answer if x equals to 0. So is a continuous function at x equals to 0. Options of 1, 5, 6, 0. So in this question, the given whatever the function is given, continuous function already given. So we need to use the concept what? Limit extends to a, f of x equals to, we have to equate f of a. So that concept we need to use. What is the function limit extends to 0, f of x. So limit extends to 0, f of x is what function we have? 1 plus 3x square minus cos 2x by x square. We need to prove this is f of 0. That answer is also k. That k equal to k we need to prove. So for this limit extends to 0, here L hospital use derivative of 1 is 0, this 6x minus cos 2x derivative is minus 2 sin 2x into 2x derivative is 2 by x square. X square derivative is 2x. Next, limit extends to 0. Again, this is going to form a indeterminate form, 0 by 0 form. Again, one more time derivative you do. 6x differentiation is 6 minus into minus plus 2 to the 4 into sin 2 derivative is cos 2x again 2 by 2x derivative is 2. So here limit extends to 0, value substitute here direct, no need of doing anything. 6 plus 4 into cos 0 is what? 1 into already 2 is there by 2. So here 6 plus 6 by 2. So 12 by 2. 6 is the answer. Third option is the answer. Sixth answer is the correct answer. So next question. Next third question. The function f of x is equals to log of 1 plus ax minus log of 1 minus bx by x for x not equals to 0. Find f of 0 is continuous function at x equals to 0. So options are a minus b, a plus b, log a plus log b, log a minus log b. So already this function is given, it is x is not equal to 0. For x equals to 0, we need to check, we use the condition, already function is given continuous function. So limit extends to what value? 0, f of x, limit extends to 0, what is f of x? Log of 1 plus ax minus log of 1 minus bx by x. So here L hospital rule apply, limit extends to 0, log x derivative is 1 by 1 plus ax, derivative of ax is a minus 1 by 1 minus bx derivative is minus b by derivative of x is 1. So limit extends to 0. So this is a by 1 plus ax minus minus plus b by 1 minus bx. So x is approaches to 0. Substitute wherever x we have, x substitute 0. So that is a by 1 plus 0, b by 1 minus 0. So here a plus b. So answer is what? A plus b. So second option is the correct option. So for this, a plus b is the correct answer. So next question, given that the function f is defined by f of x equals to 2x minus 1 if x is greater than 2, k if x is equals to 2, x square minus 1 if x is less than 2. E is a continuous function at x equals to 2. First option 2, 3, 4, minus 3. This function is also continuous function is given. This time LHL equals to RH, that f of 2 also we need to equate also, no problem. No need to find that complete LHL and RHL and that equals to the limit function. So here limit extends to 2 plus case I am finding, 2 plus case. What is the function? 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1 equals to f of 2 answer. We need to take directly. So what is the answer here? 2 approaches, 2, 2, 4, 1. 4 minus 1, that equals to f of 2 answer is what? K. So 4 minus 1, 3. K is equals to 3. So what is the option? Second option. So second answer is the correct answer for this question. If f maps minus 2 to 2 to R is defined by f of x equals to 1 plus cx under root minus 1 minus cx under root by x for minus 2 is lesser than or x is lesser than or equals to 0, less than 0, x plus 3 by x plus 1 for x 0 is lesser than or x is lesser than or equals to 2. So is continuous function on 2 minus 2 closed interval, then c equals to, first option is 3, 3 by 2, 3 by root 2, 2 by root 3. Here also function is given continuous function. So here at 0, enough, at x equals 0, checking enough, continuity. So limit extends to 0, f of x. So limit extends to 0, what is f of x function you take? It is 0. Here f of 2 value or f of 0 value is not given. So for this type of question, 0 plus 0 minus is doing enough. 0 minus case is, first case is what? This is 0 minus case, it is less than 0, this is 0 minus case. LHL we need to do 0 minus, what is f of x? 1 plus cx under root minus 1 minus cx under root by x equals to, limit extends to 0 minus, so L hospital rule, 1 by 2 root over 1 plus cx, derivative of cx is what? C, minus 1 by 2 root over 1 minus cx minus c derivative by derivative of x is 1. So limit extends to 0 minus, so c by 2 root over 1 plus cx minus minus plus c by 2 root over 1 minus cx. So x values approaches to 0, x value 0 substitute, c by 2 root over 1 plus 0 plus c by 2 root over 1 minus 0. So answer is what? C by 2 plus c by 2, nothing but what? C answer. So LHL answer is what? C, left hand limit. So right hand limit. Limit extends to 0 plus f of x function is what? 0 plus case is this, more than 0 it is. So 0 plus case it is nothing but. So that case is what? F of x function is x plus 3 by 0 plus 3, 3 by 0 plus 1 is 1. So that is 3. Answer is what? C is equals to 3. Both LHL and RHL, left hand limit and right hand limit, both are same. Then limit exists. That limit is nothing but what? F of a, that also we got. That is limit exists at x equals to 0. So answer is what? 3. C equals to 3 is the first option correct answer. Sine square of ax by x square for x naught equals to 0, 1 for x equals to 0 is continuous function at x equals to 0, then a is equals to. So options are plus or minus 1, 0, plus or minus 1 by 2, plus or minus 1 by 3. Here that function is given continuous function. So limit extends to 0, f of x we need to prove, final f of 0 we need to prove. So for that limit extends to 0. So what is the function? Sine a x square by x square. See here limit extends to 0. If you write sine ax by x whole square, it is nothing but what? This is one whole sine ax by x formula. So sine limit extends to here sine ax by x is what? Answer is a. So a whole square. So that answer already we given, this is f of 0 value is given 1. So that is equals to 1. 1 equals to a square. So a square 1 is nothing but what? A equals to plus or minus 1. Na? So plus or minus 1 is the first option is the correct answer. So finally we got limit extends to 0, f of x got f of 0 condition we verified, we used. So instead of that a square we got that function, that f of 0 is answer is 1, then a equals to plus or minus 1 option we got. F of x is equals to 1 plus sin x minus cos x by 1 minus sin x minus cos x is not defined for x is equals to 0. The value of f of 0 so that f of x is continuous function at x equals to 0 is, so first option is 1, minus 1, 0, 2. This function is not defined for x is not equals to 0. First we need to check. Limit extends to 0, 1 minus 1 plus sin x minus cos x by 1 minus sin x minus cos x. First L hospital rule apply, limit extends to 0, derivative of 1 is 0, sin x derivative is cos x plus sin x by 0 minus sin x minus cos x, sin x derivative is here minus of minus sin x. So limit extends to 0, cos x plus sin x by minus cos x plus sin x. So x equals 0, substitute cos 0, sin 0 by minus cos 0, sin 0. So answer is what? Cos 0 value is 1, 1 plus sin 0, 0 minus cos 0, 1 plus 0. So it is nothing but minus 1 answer. So minus 1 is the answer. So this one is answer is asking for what value of f of 0 minus 1. This function not going to be defined. Okay. Next 8th question. The function f of x 1 minus sin x by pi minus 2x whole square, x is not equals to pi by 2. If it is k, x is equals to pi by 2. So is a continuous function at x equals to pi by 2, then k is equals to. So options are 1 by 8, 4, 3, 1. So already continuous function at x equals to pi by 2 is given. So just limit extends to what value? Pi by 2 we need to check, f of x. So limit f of 0 we need to prove. So for that answer is what? F of 0, that is f of 0 answer is k. This equal to k we need to get. So limit extends to 0. What is the function? 1 minus sin x by pi minus 2x whole square. Here also L hospital rule apply. Limit extends to 0. 1 0 minus sin x derivative is cos x by, this is x power n form. So n into x power n minus 1, 2 minus 1, 1, and derivative of inner function is what? Pi it is 0 minus 2. So this answer limit extends to 0 minus cos x by pi by 2 we need to change limit. One more derivative, it is not in the standard form, that it is again indeterminate form, limit extends to pi by 2. So minus sin x, cos x derivative is what? Minus sin x by minus 4 into this derivative is what? 0 minus 2. So what is the answer? Limit extends to pi by 2. So it is sin x minus of minus plus sin x by minus 8. So x equals to pi by 2, substitute here. So sin pi by 2 by 8. Sin pi by 2 answer is 1. So answer is denominator 8. So 1 by 8 is the option. 1 by 8 is the option. First option correct. F of x equals to e power 1 by x square by 1 e power 1 by x square minus 1 for x is not equals to 0. Then f at x equals to 0 is, first option is discontinuous, left continuous, right continuous, both second and third. So limit extends to 0 plus right continuity we need to check. So f of x. So limit extends to 0 plus, what is f of x function? Same function, e power 1 by x square by e power 1 by x square minus 1. So L hospital, limit extends to 0 plus e power 1 by x square, here minus 2 by x cube by e power 1 by x square minus 2 by x cube minus 0. So this part is complete cancel. So it is also cancelled. It is answer. Limit extends to 0 plus is what? 1 constant, answer is 1. Next, limit extends to 0 minus LHL f of x. So limit extends to 0 minus, what is f of x? E power 1 by x square by e power 1 by x square minus 1. So here also limit, that limit concept same, L hospital rule. So e power 1 by x square as it is minus 2 by x square, derivative of 1 by x square, answer is that, and e power 1 by x square again minus 2 by x cube, x cube. So this cancel, this also cancel. So constant at both the values extends to 0 minus 0 plus, only one constant function, one you are getting. So both are same. What already we discussed, limit extends to a plus f of x is same as limit extends to a minus f of x, that answer is L. So both are exist, that is equals nothing but what? Limit extends to a, f of x equals to f of whatever the value at a. So all are equal. So left limit exists and right limit exists is nothing but what? This is left continuous, this is right continuous, means nothing but what? This fourth option, both are continuous functions. So nothing but what? Fourth option is the correct option. A function f is defined as f of x is equals to x square minus 4x plus 3 by x square minus 1, x is not equals to 1, and f of 1 is 2. Then at x equals to 1 is, first option continuous function, second one is discontinuous function, third one is not defined, fourth one is none. So f of, actually concept is what? Limit extends to 0, f of x equals to f of 0 we need to prove. So f of 2 is answer is given, that we need to tell given function is continuous or not by checking this condition. So limit extends to 1, we need to check. This function is given for 1. So it is nothing but 1 we need to prove. So this answer keep aside. Limit extends to 1, x square minus 4x plus 3 by x square minus 1. So numerator factorize, x tends to 1, x square minus 3x minus x plus 3 by, here denominator a square minus b square formula. So a minus b into a plus b. So limit extends to 1, x take common in the first two terms. So x minus 3, minus 1 take common in the remaining two terms, that is x minus 3 by x minus 1 into x plus 1. Again x minus 3 is a common. So limit extends to 1, x minus 3 common. So x minus 1 by x minus 1 into x plus 1. So 1 x minus 1 is cancelled. So limit extends to 1, x minus 3 by x plus 1. So x is approaches to 1. 1 value substituting plus of x. 1 minus 3 by 1 plus 1. That is minus 2 by 2. That is answer is minus 1. So minus 1. So f of one answer is given here, that is 2. This is not equals to f of 2. F of one answer is, that is 2, not equals to 2. So minus 1 is not equals to 2. So nothing but what is nothing but discontinuous function. If both are same, that is equals to 2, it is continuous. So this is not equals to minus 1. No? So 2 is not equals to minus 1, then this function is going to be discontinuous function. So second option is the correct option. F of x is equals to mod x minus 3 by x minus 3 at x is equals to 3 is, first option is left continuous, the second option is right continuous, third option is continuous, fourth one is discontinuous. Clearly we can say that given function is C and verify that limit extends to 3, we need to check. So here it is nothing but what? Mod x minus 3 definition is what? Plus of x minus 3 if x is greater than 3. Minus of x minus 3 if x is less than 3. So 3 plus 3 minus case. 2 derivatives we need to check. 2 left continuity we need to check, right continuity we need to check. So 3 plus case what function? This is nothing but 3 plus case. So function is what? X minus 3. So plus x minus 3, plus of x minus 3 by denominator x minus 3 we have, this is answer is 1. So this is what? R H L, right hand limit. Next left hand limit, that is equals limit extends to 3 minus f of x. So answer is what? Here this case minus of x minus 3 by x minus 3. So this cancel, only minus 1 left. This is constant function, no need to substitute that value. So variable is not there. So minus 1. Here LHL is not equals to RHL. Left limit is not equals to right limit. First of all, it is not limit exist. So limit does not exist. That is nothing but what? It is not a continuous function. It is a discontinuous function. So that function, what is telling? The function f of x, this is at x equals to 3 is discontinuous function. So discontinuous function. Here left hand limit extends to 3 minus. Here this 3 minus case is this. So minus of x minus 3. So minus of x minus 3 substitute. So x minus 3 by x minus 3 same term, cancel it. So here minus 1 is left. Limit extends to 3 minus 1 is there. That is a constant value. So no need to substitute the value. Direct answer is minus 1. So here this is the LHL answer is minus 1 we got. RHL answer is what? 1 we got. Both minus 1 not equals to plus 1. So here function does not exist. Means limit is does not exist. So nothing but what? It is not a limit. It is a discontinuous function at x equals to 3. So it is a fourth option. Discontinuous function at x equals to 3. Next 12th question. The set of points of discontinuity of f of x is equals to 1 by x square plus x plus 1. First one is pi r null set 0 r minus. So he is asking about discontinuity. So discontinuity is nothing but what? Here whatever function is given, this is in g of x model. This function going to be defined is nothing but defined case. So it is 1 by f of x. This 1 by g of x model is nothing but what? The function is in denominator. This is compulsory not equals to 0 should exist. This is not equal to 0 is nothing but what? What is the that g of x function is given? So x square plus x plus 1. It is not equals to 0. So this equation satisfies the all real numbers values. Whatever the value, negative, positive, whatever, rational, every value you take, this satisfies. Means nothing but what? 1 by f of x is not equal to 0. So if you substitute any one value here, it is going to be undefined. So R is the answer. R is the answer, real number. Next 13th question. the function f of x is equals to 3 sin x minus sin 3x by x cube for x not equals to 0. F of 0 is given 1 at x equals to 0 is first option continuous, second one discontinuous, third one is left continuous, fourth one is right continuous. Direct this function we need to check continuity or not. For that, limit extends to whatever the value is given 0. X not equal 0 means here x equals 0 we need to take. So that function is what? 3 sin x minus sin 3x by x cube. We need to prove this answer, this complete answer we need to prove f of 0 equals to 1. So apply the L'Hospital rule, limit extends to 0. So 3 sin x, 3 is constant, derivative of sin x is what? Cos x, and minus sin 3x derivative is cos 3x, and 3x derivative is 3 by x cube is 3x square. Again it is a indeterminate form. So again go for the second order derivative, limit extends to 0. 3 minus sin x, cos x derivative is minus sin x, minus 3 cos 3 derivative is minus sin 3x, and 3x derivative is 3 by x square derivative is already 3 is v of 2x. So limit extends to 0 minus 3 sin x minus minus plus 3 3 is a 9 sin 3x by 6x. So one more derivative, again it is going to form a 0 by 0 form, indeterminate form. So limit extends to 0 minus 3 sin x derivative is cos x plus 9 into sin 3x derivative is cos 3x, 3x derivative is 3 by 6x derivative is 6. So substitute x equals 0 in the given function. So minus 3 into cos 0 plus 9 into cos 3 into 0 into 3 by 6. So cos 0 value is 1, minus 3 into 1 plus 9 into 3 27, 27 into cos 0 value is 1 by 6. So 27 minus 6 by 6, 27 minus 3 by 6, it is 24 by 6, 6 4s are 24, 4 equals to 4 answer we got. But it is not equals to f of 0, f of 0 answer is given 1. So that is equals to f of 1, f of 0 1 we are getting, that function is going to be continuous function, otherwise it is discontinuous function. So it is discontinuous function. So discontinuous function, second option. See, main thing, here first case it is 0 by 0 form. So indeterminate form. So go for the L'Hospital rule, first derivative for the numerator and denominator, and after derivating again you going to check. So substitute 0 value in that. Again it is 0 by 0 form, indeterminate form. So for that again we need to go for the second order derivative. That second order derivative do after that again check the value x equals 0. That function again going to happen indeterminate form or not. If it is not indeterminate form, so substitute x equals 0 in this function, you are getting the value 4. So that 4 is not equals to f of 0. So if it is this complete answer is, we are proving limit extends to 0, f of x equals to f of 0, that answer 1. So it is not 1. So it is not a function, continuous function. So it is a discontinuous function. So option is what? Discontinuous. Second option. Next 14th question. If f of x equals to mod x plus mod of x minus 1 is continuous function, continuous function at options are 0 only, 0 comma 1 only, everywhere, nowhere. By seeing only we can say this continuous function are at what values. See, this mod x satisfies each and every value of r. x minus 1 also satisfies for everyone. This is not in the denominator function. So it is not going to be not defined function. So it is a defined function. So this satisfies each and every values, nothing but what? Everywhere. So this option satisfies everywhere. F of x equals to mod x plus x minus 1 mod. It is nothing but satisfies everywhere. So it is a continuous function at everywhere. So option 3 is the correct answer.